A very good afternoon, dear students. Welcome back to English grammar session. I think this session is day 6 session, the 6th session of mine lecture class. So yesterday in our previous class we have studied about 8 parts of speech, the importance of 8 parts of speech, how they are important in language, in what way the parts of speech used in our day-to-day language, and how it is important in our communication skills we have learnt. We have also cited on the first part of speech, that is noun. We got to know what exactly is a noun, how this noun is used in our language. The examples of noun I have described. And in yesterday's class we also have continued with kinds of nouns. So as I told you in yesterday's class, we have 5 kinds of nouns altogether. One is common noun, proper noun. Third one is collective noun. Fourth one is abstract noun. And fifth one is material noun. Yesterday we have learnt about proper noun. So let us see today's class we are going to highlight on 9th and 10th CBSE and state pattern, where we are going to study about the second kind of noun, that is collective noun. And we will, in today's session, we'll finish off all the four kinds of nouns. So children, the second part, collective noun, the word itself is expressive. The word itself makes us understand that what exactly is a collective noun. Collective noun is a word which refers to the collection. Now, as I told you in yesterday's class, noun is a naming word of a place, naming word of a person, naming word of a thing. So all that naming words fall under the category of nouns. So proper noun, I told you, a proper noun is that which goes with specific name. There is a mention of name. That is called proper noun. And there is a rule of using the proper noun. Generally, dear students, I request all the students to please pay attention. Dear students, whenever we start writing a sentence in English, normally the first letter of the word, the first letter of the sentence starts with a capital letter. There is also a second rule which is prescribed by most of the grammarians. In a sentence, whenever we come across a proper noun, whenever there is a usage of proper noun, even in the mid of the sentence, then again we have to use the capital letter. For example, Ashoka is the king of Kalinga. So when you look at this sentence, Ashoka is the name of a person, wherein it starts with capital A, and at the end of the sentence, king of Kalinga dynasty. Kalinga is again a name of a dynasty. So therefore K has to be written with capital. So please mind, children, whenever there is a usage of a proper noun in the sentence, wherever it is, at the beginning of the sentence or the mid of the sentence or at the end of the sentence, there is a necessity for us to use a capital letter because it's a proper noun. Now, whereas in collective noun, if you see here, as I am telling you, it's a word which refers to all the collection or the group. It's a collection or group. I mean to say collection or group of similar kind. For instance, take the very best example of school scenario, that is class. When I say class, it is a collection of students. It could be a 6th class boys and girls together. Or when I say class, 10th class, it's a class of boys and girls together. So class of students is class is a collective noun. If you make a note, class is a collective noun. And crowd, if you see the word crowd, Crowd is again a collective noun. Crowd of people. There are many people standing outside there in the form of a crowd. So crowd of people. Now the next word, crowd, is a collective noun here. Crowd is a collective noun here. Next we see army. Army, fleet of army, army of soldiers. India has a large army. Army, when we denote the word army, it again signifies it is group of soldiers, a large group of soldiers, army. Next, herd. The word is herd, H-E-R-D, herd. Herd of cattle, herd of cattle. Now herd is collection of again animals, domestic animals. Mostly the word herd refers to the domestic animals. And bunch, bunch of flowers. We say bunch of flowers. Now this is again a collective noun. And bundle of sticks. The last word is bundle of sticks. Bundle of sticks. Bundle of books. Okay. So now I hope you understand, children, exactly what is a collective noun. A collective noun is a word which refers to the collection or group of similar kind. The group of similar kind. So these are the collective nouns words generally we use in our English language. We make use of our English language. So this is the second kind of a noun. We have learned yesterday what is a noun. We have learned yesterday what is a proper noun. The second noun is collective noun. Let us enter into third noun. This is abstract noun. I repeat again, it is called abstract noun. Let us study, children, what exactly is this abstract noun. Abstract noun is a word which refers to all those abstract nouns of. This can be studied in three forms. Generally, abstract noun is something which cannot be seen, which cannot be seen, but which can be felt. Okay, so abstract noun can be studied in three forms. Abstract noun of quality, abstract noun of action, and abstract noun of state. We have three forms: abstract noun of quality, abstract noun of action, and abstract noun of state. So for example, if I say, we say love thy neighbor. There is one example, love thy neighbor. Now in this sentence, love thy neighbor, the word love is used as a verb. But whereas the same word love, okay, is also used as a noun. Okay, it's used as a noun. Love is a noun which cannot be seen, which cannot be touched, but which can be felt. So abstract nouns are those things which are related, which are related to the feelings, Okay. Now goodness, he is a good person. Mr. John is a good boy. Good boy, good is adjective and boy is a noun, a common noun there. But goodness, his goodness is great. Okay, the goodness of this person is very great. Okay, somebody is very reputed about his goodness. Okay, because he is very kind, charitable person, a person who helps the mankind, then it is goodness. So goodness, where we can find goodness? Can we see goodness? Where can we touch goodness? No. Goodness can be felt. Goodness can be felt. So goodness, love, honesty. Right? Honesty. This is, if you observe this word again, honesty. A person being honest. Honest man. There is a problem in English. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Where we will see what is the size, shape, color of the honesty. Is there any prescribed size, shape, color of the honesty? No. We cannot see and touch honesty, but we can feel the person being honest. A person, honesty is the thing which we can assess. We can estimate. Honesty is something is called, again, it's an abstract noun. So what are abstract nouns? Those which are not physically present, but it can be felt. It can be felt. So sorrow, a person being sorrow. How does the sorrow look like? Something happened, some person passed away. So how can you see that? A person being sad, right? How can you judge a person sad? It is a feeling. It's a feeling. Okay? Now love is again a feeling, right? Now beauty. For example, I say beauty. Beauty is also again another quality. If I say rose is a beautiful flower. If I say rose is a beautiful flower, beautiful is used as an adjective. Then what is beauty? What is beauty? Beauty is noun. Beauty is noun. What sort of noun it is? It is an abstract noun. So how do you describe beauty? Yes, it's good looks. The good looks of a person, good heart of a person, a good character of a person. All this comes under beauty. Okay? Along with physical appearance. Okay? Now we see beauty is again a qualitative word which can be referred to a noun. Joy. Joy again, it's a happiness. Happiness is again something which cannot be seen, which cannot be touched, but which can be felt. So all these words, goodness, love, honesty, sorrow, joy, beauty, and etc. are the words where all fall under the category of abstract nouns. Children, this is abstract noun of quality. Let us come to abstract noun of action. We have abstract noun of action. Yes, something which is, yes, as I told you, happiness and laughter. Laughter is again abstract noun of state. It's a abstract noun of action. Then theft. He's a thief. Thief is something which is a noun. But what does a thief do? He steals, he robs. So theft happened. Somewhere in some house, the burglars have attacked and there was a theft. Theft, how it is? We cannot. There is no size, shape, color, weight. But theft can be understood. It is an action. Then judgment. The judgment given by the Supreme Court is correct. So judgment. So how does the judgment look like? It is a kind of action. Judgment is an action. Then movement. Move. There are two words in movement. Movement can be used as a verb. Movement can be used as a verb. Movement can also be used as a noun, children. It can also be used as a noun situationally, according to the situation of the sentence. According to the situation of the sentence. So, laughter, theft, judgment, movement are the words, some of the words which fall under abstract noun of action. Now, nextly, let us come to abstract noun of state. What is this abstract noun of state? It shows the condition, it shows the childhood, for instance. It shows the state of of that particular thing, like childhood. Then adulthood. Child is again a noun. Child is again a common noun. But childhood, how does it look? Yes, I was very happy in my childhood. My childhood is so memorable. My childhood is so memorable. Here, childhood refers to abstract noun of state. Adulthood, abstract noun of state. Youth, yes, youth can be used as a noun. Youth, he is in his youth. She is in her youth. So youth, how does it look like? It's only abstract noun of state. Okay, it's only abstract noun of state. This person is sleeping, for instance. He is sleeping. If there is an example sentence, he is sleeping. Sleeping is a verb, but he is in deep sleep. Suppose if I say a sentence, he is in deep sleep. Sleep is a noun, abstract noun of state. Abstract noun of state. Next, sickness. Sickness. Okay, a person sick, being sick is something which is a different part of speech. But sickness falls under abstract noun of state. Poverty. He is a poor man. He is a poor man. poor man tells about his character or his, which is an adjective, but he is in deep poverty. Poverty is something cannot be measured. It can be understood. It's a state. So this is all about abstract nouns. Abstract nouns in general are those which are to be felt, which can be felt by human beings. I feel very cold. What is cold? I feel very hot. I feel very hot today. It's very hot today in this room. So this hotness or the coldness, all these words can be referred to abstract nouns because they only express the feelings of a person. The feelings of a person. So this is the third category, abstract noun. Let us come to common noun. Let us come to common noun. The fourth part is common noun. The fourth part is common noun. Now what is a common noun? Now if I write a definition, it is a word which is used to refer the proper noun. Refer the proper noun, or sometimes instead of proper noun. Instead of proper noun. For instance, now children, common noun is a word which is used to refer the proper noun. Suppose, let me give you an example. Delhi is the capital city. Delhi is the capital city of India. Now if I say Delhi is the capital city of India. Now if you look at this sentence, dear children, Delhi is a noun here. Because it is signified with a particular name, because it is going with a particular name, significant name, then it is called a proper noun. Okay? But whereas, what is Delhi? Delhi is a city. What is Delhi? It's a city. So, Delhi is a city. Now, city is a common word. City is a common word. City is a common noun. That's a common noun. India is again a proper noun. India is again a proper noun. I am showing you the examples, making you understand about proper noun and common noun through these example sentences. Let us go with second sentence. For example, Raju is a boy. Raju is a boy. So, boy is something which is commonly used. Boy is something which is a common word. So, therefore, this is called as common noun. Whereas Raju is a specific name, it is called a proper noun. So, now you must have understood. For example, I say iron is a hard metal. Now what is this metal? Metal, children, is a common noun, but whereas iron, it's a proper noun. So now probably you must have understood the common nouns are those words which can be referred to the proper nouns and can be used instead of that proper noun. Okay, instead of that proper noun, right? So if I make the list of proper nouns, common nouns, for example, boy, girl, city, country, okay, metal, then for example, if I say flower, flower is a common noun. Rose is a beautiful flower. If I say rose is a beautiful flower, rose, take this example. Rose is a flower, for example. Now flower is a common noun, but whereas rose is a proper noun. Rose is a proper noun. So what exactly is common? What exactly is common nouns? Common nouns are those words which can be used to refer the proper nouns in general, in common. Okay, so boys, girl, city, country, metal, flowers. Okay, then for example, men, women. Okay, now all these are nothing but the common nouns. All these are nothing but common nouns. So now you have understood what is a common noun. A common noun is a word which can be referred to all the proper nouns and can be used commonly. Okay, can be used commonly. That is a common noun. Let's go to the last part, that is material noun. Material noun. The fifth classification of nouns, dear children, is a material noun. Now this is also, material noun also is a self-expressive word. You can understand by the title itself. We can understand by the title itself. It is a word. What is a material noun? It is a word which refers to all the materials or things, that is called material noun. All the objects, we can also say a material noun is the word which refers to all the objects, that is a material noun. For instance, if you take iron, okay, material noun. For instance, take the objects like table, chair. For instance, building, okay, building. For instance, the things like hammer, okay, hammer. All the objects related, all the things which are related to material. Not that it is only objects, it could be any material. It could be the material in powder form, it could be material in liquid form, it could be all that material fall under material noun. So with this, dear students, we have understood what are the different kinds of nouns. We have understood what are the different kinds of nouns, how it has to be used, okay, effectively in our verbal form and written form. Verbal means spoken, in the spoken English form how it has to be used, and in the written form how it has to be used. Now you have understood, okay, about the kinds of